Hey everybody, I'm Tony Varela. You know what time it is. It's my favorite day of the week, New Comic Wednesday for August 28th, 2019. I'm your host, Tony Varela, and I got here my little fuzzy co-host. This here's Yogi Yogs. You ready? All right, let's do this. Oh man, we got a great comic day. Before we get started, let me show you my duds. I got a nice little Wonder Woman shirt there. Art is by Jenny Friesen. If you watch my show, you know she's one of my favorites. And we got a little Bat Boy right here. What you think, Yogi? You like that? Yogi wears a Ford toddler, if you're wondering. So, great day, man. A lot of comics, a lot of variant covers. Man, there was some I couldn't get that, I really could have busted the budget if I hadn't used a little self-control. But that Spider-Man Marvel 1000, it was the D23, the one with Mickey Mouse on the cover, drawn by Humberto Ramos. They wanted $150, which is a lot, but actually if you see what it's going for on eBay, Darkseid was offering me a bit of a deal, but I was already over my budget. So starting out from IDW, we got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 97. Written by Tom Waltz and Michael Diolantis, I think is how you pronounce his name. Kevin Eastman cover right there, and that is the first appearance of Jennica in her yellow Ninja Turtle costume. Boom! Big key issue right there. I wish I'd picked up a few more, but when you see all the comics I show you today, you'll know why. Next up from Dark Horse, we got Tommy Gunn Wizards. And that's written by Christian Ward, and if you're familiar with him, he's a fantastic artist. Anxious to see how his writing is, but think Elliot Ness versus a mystical Al Capone that's doling out some magic drugs. Sam Cavella is doing the art on that, and that is a Declan Shalvey cover. That was the only cover I could get. Not a big fan of Declan. I usually decline on the Declan. Boom. Pun for you. The Punisher. Killers number 2 from Valiant Comics, written by Clay Moore, and we got Fernando Dagnino doing the art. And I read the introduction of this book. I was hoping to get the John Boy Myers variant cover, but that there is the Dagnino cover, and it's pretty nice too. And issue 1 of this book was really good, piqued my interest, so I hope it keeps me going, because I like it when I jump on early on a new title. And that one didn't get a lot of buzz. I don't know why, but maybe it's because it's Valiant. I don't know, but I see people hyping up these new titles all the time. They don't really pan out a lot of times. So my game that I play is to try to buy the ones that aren't gonna pop. Bone Parish number 12 is one of my cold picks. That's not my cold pick. That's my sleeper pick, because I am banking on that series. That book is so dope. It has got a little bit of everything. Cullen Bunn's doing writing on that, and he is one of the tops. Jonas Sharp is doing a great job on the art, and I think that's wrapping up this first run here. Sad to see that one go, but I'm sure it'll be back, because that whole premise is awesome. From DC Comics, we got Batgirl 38. We got a new writer on that, Castellucci. We got Carmine Di Giandomenico doing the art on that. And a new artist, and I'm actually liking the art, and there seems to be a lot of action going on in these. I buy these Batgirls a lot of times for the covers, and this one's no different, but it looks like there's going to be some good stuff inside. Middleton is doing the cover on that, and we got tons of big artists flexing the muscle today. Batman Curse of the White Knight number 2, that is written, drawn, and cover artist by Sean Murphy. And that first series was incredible. I love the first issue on this, and I can't wait to dig into that book. Detective 1000, written by Peter Tomasi. New artist, Christian Dulce. Jay Lee cover on that, and I'm not digging that cover, but the other one wasn't that great either. Looks like Deadshot's got some MC Hammer pants on or something. Man, I am stoked about this book. Batman, Superman number 1, Joshua Williamson doing the writing on that, and David Marquez's art is freaking beautiful, yokes. Freaking beautiful. So good. And I got the connecting cover there. But we got big happenings in that book, and I've already kind of looked it over a little bit, and several jaw-dropping moments. We got the dark multiverse Shazam showing up. There's also some really nice comic store exclusive covers. The one from Matina was the one I saw that I like best, but there's also a nice Perillo variant if you like Perillo. But the art inside that book is amazing. Another amazing artist, one of my favorites, Anacleto, does the art on this Justice League number 30. That is the cardstock variant, and it is written by both Snyder and Tinian 4. Jorge Jimenez is doing the art inside, and I love that Anacleto cover. So I showed you that Middleton Batgirl. Feast your eyes on this Martian Manhunter number 8 from Joshua Middleton. Steve Orlando and Riley Rossmo have really made an unusual team up. Not the art that I normally consume, but I absolutely love that book, and it's something about the way that art and story melds together. It is really a great pairing. Definitely better than the sum of their parts. Action Comics 1014, Brian Michael Bendis is doing the writing on both Superman titles. Simon Kudransky over from Spawn and Punisher is doing the art on that, and really dark art style that I love, very akin to Dellotto Jr. So in this book, we're going to see first crossover of Naomi, and also we'll get the first full Red Cloud in her full bloom power appearance. Brandon Peterson is doing the cover on that one, and then I also picked up this sick Ben Oliver cover. Boom. Love Ben Oliver, man. His art is dope. Like I said, a lot of great artists flexing that muscle today. Another big time artist. We got Superman number 14. Also Brian Michael Bendis. We got Rod Rice killing it on the art in there, and that is an Adam Hughes cover. I was not able to get the recalled cover with the Year of the Villain banner across it, and honestly, who cares? Like, it's not that big of a deal. It's not like somebody cussed or there was some nudity or something like that, so I wasn't too sad about missing out on that particular speculation. Red Hood and the Outlaws, number 37. You know, that's not a title I normally get, but Rocafort is doing the art on that, and I do like his art. I did enjoy his series Sideways, although it did not last. Scott Lobdell is doing the writing on that, and Philip Tan is doing that variant cover there. We got the first Cloud9, first DNA, first Babe in Arms, and first Devour. So not sure how cool those characters are going to be, but I'm anxious to see, and I hope some of them pop. Look at that beautiful cover. Stanley Artgerm Lau doing Wonder Woman 77. G. Willow Wilson does the art, does the writing on that. Jesus Marino is doing the art now, and it's much improved. And that story looks pretty cool. We got Cheetah with the God Sword, so a lot of big stuff going on. And there's 4 witches that are showing up at the end, and I don't know if that's the first appearance of them, but they look really cool, so definitely a good one to check out. So from Marvel Comics, we got Absolute Carnage number 2. Donny Cates is doing the writing on that, and man, he's the best. Ryan Stegman, those two men have been killing it on Venom forever. They're killing it on Absolute Carnage. Can't wait to dig into this book. I got cover A, the Stegman cover. That was good enough for me. And man, I hope you're following that Absolute Carnage storyline. A lot of big books on that. They're all looking great. Avengers number 23, written by Jason Aaron. Awesome job always. Stefano Caselli is guesting on the art, and we got the Alex Ross Marvel's 25th anniversary cover there. And not enjoying McGinnis's art on that book so much. Jason Aaron is always solid. So the Marvel Comics 1000 came out today. It's their 80th anniversary. I don't know why they're calling it 1000. Don't ask me. I don't know. Tons of different writers and artists. I believe they said something like 80 million covers came out today. I got 3 of them, which is probably more than I needed. But we're supposed to have the first appearance of something called the Eternity Mask. I don't know how big a deal that is, but we'll see. That is the J. Scott Campbell cover. I have a hard time picking up any J. Scotts, and that was cover price. Also got this Gabrielle Dellotto Daredevil cover, and there's a Virgin edition of that. And I got this She-Hulk's Tedesco 80s variant. Love me some Tedesco, man. His art has been great. If you don't know, he's been doing the covers on the Daredevil titles, and every single one of them are dope. Another Absolute Carnage crossover. We got Donny Cates doing that. That is Saladin Ahmed doing the writing on that, and Federici Vincente doing the art inside. Pretty nice art on that, and we got us a Clayton Crain cover. Clayton Crain and Dellotto, I've been mailing it in a little bit. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Tell me if I'm wrong. So we got House of 10, number 3, and look at that sick cover right there. That is the Jeff DeCall Decades variant with Psylocke on the cover, and she is my most sexiest, most favoriteest superheroine in the whole Marvel universe. Love me some Psylocke, so I had to jump on it twice. Boom. So I don't necessarily think Dellotto mailed this cover in. This is Spider-Man Velocity. So Dennis Hopeless Hallam is doing the writing on that, and Emilio Liso is doing the art. And love me that Dellotto cover. That's a great one. And also Bulletproof Comics is doing the pre-sale for their Joker cover, drawn by Gabrielle Dellotto. So that one looks pretty nice, but I think I'm gonna hold off. We got that friendly. Ooh, oh no! There we go. Could have been worse. We got Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 11. Tom Taylor's doing the writing on that. And we got Juan Cabal doing the art. Nice art inside. And that is the Andrew Robinson Mary Jane Spider-Man cover. Pretty much the only reason I picked that up. But Juan Cabal does some nice art, so I'm not hating. Venom number 17, that's written by Donny Cates. We got Ivan Coelho doing the art inside, and definitely a great substitute for Stegman. Soongan Lee does that, bring on the villain's bad-ass cover right there. And guess who's back? Sleeper is back. Venom's little baby, little avocado baby. He is back, so I had to go to the store yesterday since I got a little pre-knowledge that he was coming back, and I picked up some first appearances of that character, and that is Venom First Host number 3. I got these guys for half cover price, and I also picked up this Silver Surfer Black as well. Still hate that Travel Foreman art, man. I just can't do it, man. I can't do it, yokes. Not even a little bit. Sweet kisses. Also got this Morbius the Living Vampire. I got that for $1. And this one's really hot right now. This Blade number 8, the Vampire Hunter with Morbius. I don't know if it's the Blade or the Morbius, or the team up of the two. We got me some Jurjevic. I got that for $1, so all these books for $1. That Jurjevic I've shown you before. Man, every time I see that book, I got to get it, especially for $1. And the Phalanx is a big part of the House and Powers of 10, so couldn't pass that up for $1. Just a couple more issues here. Found this Matina cover for Nova for $1. And we got a second print Sega Chapter 2. Now, this is a big book, and the people that love this book swear by it. They're like Game of Thrones people, so I have no idea about this series, so maybe I'll check that book out and jump on it. Also got this Batman Eternal for $1. That's a Finch cover, and it's also signed by Tim Seeley. And then when I was at the comic store today, I managed to pick up this R.B. Silva Powers of X. That's from last week. Did not pick up that secret variant though, but the comic store says they may have one for me, so I'll whip it out next time, so to speak. Also, I got that Spider-Gwen, that new Ghost Spider series. I got the Shannon Meyer variant in the mail, so hopefully I'll be showing you that soon as well. And then tomorrow on Thursday, that Shannon Meyer Black Widow variant goes on sale, so definitely want to check that out. I'm still out on Amazing Spider-Man. I thumbed through it today, and Nick Spencer and Ryan Ottley are destroying that series. It's absolutely terrible. Lethal Protector, the Absolute Carnage of that came out today as well, but I am looking to get that Ryan Brown Wolverine variant and a couple other series that I was thinking about getting but passed up. Mountainhead #1 and the Maul #1, or just Maul #1. And lastly, there was a couple of Once and Future #1s that came out, the second and third print. And man, that second print is very low print run, but that third print, mamacita carao, that mama looks awesome. So man, I couldn't find anywhere today, so I'll keep my eyes peeled for it. Hey, look down there. See that button down there? See that little thumb there? Hit that like button. Smash it. Tell your friends, tell your kids, tell your wife to watch Comic TV every Wednesday. I try to get these things out to you about 2, 3 o'clock. But we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.